In this question, we're told that on a recent exam, students received the following scores, which are then provided for us in percent form. We want to use Desmos to calculate the following, to complete the following. In part A, determine the score a student would need to receive on this exam to be at the 84th percentile. To determine that, we'll copy this data and then open the Desmos link embedded in the question to open up this pre-built tool where we can paste in the data set that we copied. And since in part A we want the 84th percentile, we'll use this quantile tool to find the 0.84 quantile, which would be 81.496. And then in part B, what we want is a similar question, but with the 96th percentile. So now we would just change this from 0.84 to 0.96, keeping in mind that conversion between percentiles and quantiles is just multiplying or dividing by 100, and we get 89.122. In the next question, we're told that a small grove of trees were studied to determine how much oxygen they produce per day. The amounts in kilograms are provided below, and we have that data. Then we want to use Desmos in part A to determine the amount of oxygen a tree would need to produce in a day to be at the second quartile. Again, we can copy this information. We already have data in in Desmos, but now we want new data in there. We have two options. We can delete what we already typed in, or we can just refresh this page, which will load a brand new, fresh copy of this tool. Now we can paste in this data. Instead of using the quantile tool, use the quartile tool to find, still check, the second quartile. So we'll change that from a 3 to a 2, and the second quartile would be 0.8. Then in part B, we want the first quartile. So we would change that value to a 1, and we would get 0.7.